wanted to bring attention to people, this person that tried to scam me. I'm going to see if I can block out their phone number there because it's not necessary for people to see it. But anyway, they go on to say that their name is Timothy, sorry. And they would like to know if I'm available for doing some junk removal. I said, what do you have? Where are you located? They sent me this picture, which is a garage filled with packing material. They go on to say that they bought the house in the state where I'm located. They don't even say Minnesota. They just say the state where I'm located. And that they would like me to haul it out and dispose of the stuff in the garage before they move in. So they want me to get back to them with a price for disposal. I asked them if it was just boxes. I also asked where they are located. Then they say Belle Plaine, Minnesota. Again, they didn't say that beforehand. They said it now. They also mentioned that there's a mower and bike that needs to go. I told them I wasn't necessarily concerned about the mower and the bike because I do also picking up scrap metal and I don't charge for that. So I told him it was going to be around $400 because of how loose the stuff was, how long it was going to take to load and unload. And I also told him that I was going to have to bring like an enclosed truck such as like a U-Haul or something like that, because that can't go on an open trailer unless I have something to put on top of it and then strap it down. That way it doesn't fly off on the highway. They asked me if Friday or Saturday works next week. They said the ex-owner they bought the property from just moved out, so the house is currently vacant, but you have nothing to worry about. By next week, I would send you the lockbox code so you can get the key to gain access to the garage. I didn't necessarily see that at first, so I responded and I said, how would you be paying? No, I cannot do it on Saturdays because the landfill is closed on Saturdays. They said Friday works for them. They wanted to know my name, so I told them. I said I asked how you'd be paying if you're not going to be there. And they asked me what merchant service I use and to process credit cards, which right now I don't have a merchant service because most of the people I deal with them in person, and they either give me a cash or check. It's very, very rare I get somebody that wants to pay with a debit card or credit card, and if they do, I have a way of processing that on PayPal. So I told him that PayPal is what I use. And he goes, unfortunately, my card won't work with PayPal, and I can only make payment with my credit card or check. What bank do you use? So I told him the name of the bank, and I asked him why. And then I said, maybe it would be best if we figure out when you can actually be at the property in person and just give me cash, because I don't feel comfortable discussing bank details through text message or over the phone. I don't have a merchant or credit card processing because of most of the people I deal with them in person. He says, okay, I can write you a check and send you a picture of the front and back so you can deposit it through your bank mobile app by snapping the front and back of the check, and you have the funds available the next day. And I said, yeah, this just isn't going to work. So like I said, maybe we could figure out when you're actually going to be at the property. Otherwise, you're going to have to find somebody else. I said I would need the money that day so I could pay for disposal. I can't afford to wait for a day or two to see the fund. That was a typo. It says see a fund show up, and really what it's supposed to say is see the funds show up. Not only that, but I don't know you, and there's a very real possibility I could receive pictures of a fake check, and I don't want to take on that burden. No offense to you. It's just that I don't know you. So with my bank and with most people's banks, you can do mobile deposit by taking a picture of the front or back or front and back of the check. With me, and my mobile banking, both with PayPal and with my actual bank account, you have to take a picture of the physical check. It does not allow you to choose from pictures that are in your uh, in your phone on your camera roll. And but sometimes PayPal will do that. However, I didn't feel comfortable having this guy send me pictures of the check himself because, like I said, I didn't know if the check was actually going to be fake. So I didn't want to pay for disposal of his stuff with my own money and then find out a day or two later that the check is fake. If that makes any sense, because then I'd be out the money of labor, taxes, disposal costs, truck rental. I'd be out a lot of money, and he would be completely off the hook. He wouldn't have any responsibility at that point. So, or he would have some responsibility, but I'd have to take him to court and pay for those costs, and it just wouldn't have been worth it. So I figured it's best to tell him now, hey, you might want to find somebody else because I don't trust you. I don't know you. If I had done business with him a few times in the past and everything went fine, then maybe, I have been known to do that for some customers, some repeat customers. But with this particular guy, I just didn't feel comfortable doing it. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Thanks for watching.